I was doing that, I started to have some friends around the place, and a couple of them decided to hire me to play their wedding, and get me to play the banjo there, $200, which was very good. So when the fellas started to get cold feet a little closer to the date, made me pretty nervous a bit. So I came up with a plan to make sure it would happen, which was that I recommended him to come down to this fortune teller where I worked at, and let her have the final word, or at least advise him a bit better. I said, she's very good. She told me I would die inside an 8-sided room, which at the time I thought was the best thing in the world. It was like, cool, that's never going to happen. Found out otherwise. So it's all over the place. So anyhow, at the time I still felt good about that, and so I was believable, and he agreed to come down there. So I got things organised in advance and sort of told her about my friend was coming, asking about his wedding, and $200, blah blah blah, and so he got down there a day or so later, and she did the whole big thing, cards, crystal ball, and everything, and told him, she said, it looks like you're meant to get married to somebody maybe, and looks really good, and made him feel very good about it. Pretty much read him the whole note that I had pinned on the back of the crystal ball. And, so he left there looking very more happy about it. But while she was packing up after he went, she suddenly ran out the door of the joint and came back in with him again. And she said, I had to bring you back. She said, just when you left, I had this terrible premonition, bad feeling. And sometimes I get a weird message. There's like a weird sentence. Probably you won't know what it means, but there's something in it. She said the sentence said, don't go dancing down the Darktown Strutters ball. And it didn't mean anything to him, but he said that he would think about it. She said, well, it's something quite powerful, so don't forget. Anyhow, I came out from behind the curtain. I was like, what's this psychic shit at the end? I only paid her half the money that we arranged. And so I went looking for this dude later on, and he never showed up. On the weekend, looked for him again, not there. Then his fiancée started to look for him around the place, and eventually they said he was a missing person. They got the police and everything, looked for him up at his farm up in Canada. He wasn't there. So no wedding, never did do the show. The girl got married sometime later. Actually to one of my little brothers, techno DJ, and not too much banjo I think was getting played at that wedding. I had some other shit to do that day, so I'm not sure. But, anyhow, I was going to work a long time after that, and I heard this weird music early in the morning. It was. I came around the corner. And here was this fellow again, a Canadian dude who'd been missing, and now he was like a crazy fellow, was playing banjo, standing out in the street, and I was very surprised. I went over to him, I was like, what's with the dress? And, like a lemony coloured, see-through girl's dress, and no underwear, had a black eye, playing this miserable little song, and he told me this weird story about him coming and saw this fortune teller. He told me this weird advice that he didn't understand, and later that day when he was walking down the back street, he saw a sign up in a window. It said Darktown Strutters Ball, live music and dancing. And remembered what this lady told him, went straight in the joint, and got a drink there, and then sometime after that woke up, he was handcuffed down on the bed with his lemony dress on. And so He'd been working in that joint for a while. Not much less money than me even. And but anyhow, he'd managed finally a band who was playing in the joint, because I did actually have live music and dancing as well. Left his banjo behind. This fella grabbed the banjo, he sort of leaned up against the wall and used it as a weapon, got out of there. Got a black eye as he made his breakout, and he'd been living down in the cemetery, hiding out there, and taught himself how to play this banjo by hearing the funeral bands, and basically gave him one song with one verse in it that I think he played just all day long, about how his girlfriend had left him and this weird thing that happened to him. So I didn't tell him that his girlfriend was married to my brother. But I said, maybe if you make your banjo strap longer, you'll get more cash. Anyhow, the story kept sticking in my head, so I decided to rework the tune a bit, make it a bit more professional sounding. And the catchy riff is actually mine, in case you wonder. And it's called Don't Go Dancing Down the Darktown, Strutters.
Don't go dancing down the Darktown, Strutters balls. Don't go dancing down the Darktown, Strutters balls. You gotta laugh, you gon' laugh real hard when she takes her love away. You gon' cry. Take a look at yourself, there ain't nothing that you can say. Don't go dancing down the Darktown, Strutters ball. Don't go dancing down the Darktown.